Kisha light kidogo. Hello guys, can you hear me? If you can hear, just wave. If you can hear me, please wave. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with the lighting, but here I am. Can you hear me? Thank you, thank you. Something Cloud, welcome. And Joe, Petricho Kenya, Miss Lily. Oh my God, I didn't think you guys will show up at during the day. Usually I do the live in the evening, but I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Gerald, hi guys. Hi, hi. Oh, Amanya. I've been from Uganda. Hey, Vin. Hi, I'm back home. Can you guys see me clearly? Just say hi. Oh my God, this is overwhelming. I didn't think there'll be so many of you. Welcome, guys. Hey, Petty Charm, I missed you guys too. I missed you. You know, usually, by the way, if you guys you don't know, live is one of the most, let me say, the most interactive or most interesting part of my shows because at least I get a direct feedback from you guys. So this is just everything. Thank you guys for joining. John Kuria, hi. Kuria, mama. Oh, thank you, Gerald. Hi. Mukalu, I sent you a message on Instagram but no reply. Mukalu, I'll check the Instagram after this and get to reply to you. Oh, bonjour, Didier. Fidel, sasa live. Hello from Kisumu. Idi Wothokanye next. Give us some Central Kenya vibes. Fidel, thank you for that tip. You know, our next big road trip is to South Africa, but before then, that one is all the way in October. So before then, I will try Central as you have mentioned. I will really consider it. Amos, yes, there's another trip coming. I've just concluded the Lake Victoria circuit, and I have very interesting things to show you guys. I'm telling you, Lake Victoria is just different in every country, and the islands in it even better. You can't believe what we just saw. And thank you guys for turning up. When I requested you guys to come for the trip, I'm glad you did. We were 6 people. I'm just releasing the. I'm just letting out the cat. We were 6 people. You know, we are usually most of the time we are 3, 4. This time we had 6 people. So you can imagine. You can imagine how fun that was. It was mad fun. 2 cars, two Subaru cars for that matter. Miss Lily, the lighting on your side ain't well on your face. Could you try sit facing the source of light? Mm, let's see. Let me move it a bit. Let me see if I can move. Let me see if it will be better when I move. Sorry. Oopsie. Okay, is this better? I'm trying to adjust so that you guys can see me well. Okay, guys, can you see me better? I'm trying to get some light. I've not put my usual lighting because it's not here. So I'm just using some natural light. Can you see me better? Gerald, yes, I'm excited. I'm still sorting some files, but the videos will be up very soon. Very, very soon. Let's see. Okay, someone is helping me with the lighting. Okay, is that better? Okay. I think you guys can see me better from here. I'm trying to adjust. Yes, yes, yes. Let me not show you the TV and it's just off. Can you see me better? Explore the button. Explore with button. When you're posting the videos on the yes, I'm hoping before the end of the week I should have dropped one. I'm still trying to sort the files and then I'll be able to post the videos, but I'm really excited about this trip, guys. Woo! It was actually it was one of my best trips ever. I think the company also matters. The bigger the group, the better. Everyone brings in a different vibe from what we are used to. So I'm really excited about this one. Millie, can you see me clearly? Is the lighting better? I'm using natural light. So, guys, I've missed you a lot. It was quite a journey. We planned for 14 days, but we ended up doing 18 days. Okay, my crew was a bit flexible with time, so we extended the time because we had to complete the circuit. We began in Kenya, yes, the Kisumu side. We went all the way. You remember how the map looked, the one I posted? We went all the way and came back to Kenya again. And my Homa Bay people, I was at your doorstep. So just wait for nice videos. The South Africa trip, yes, Jesse, South Africa trip will add some more people. We want at maybe 3 cars. You can imagine 3 cars can accommodate up to 12 people, yes. 12 people is fine. More is fine depending on the size of the cars. If your car can accommodate up to 7 people, it's fine. If you do not have a car, just hang in there. There are people who usually have cars, but they don't have enough occupancy. So you can just DM me. I'll let you know the exact dates, and then you can just DM me for space, and I'll inquire from the owners of the car. I have to ask for permission. That those are not my cars because as usual, guys, my car is usually full. My car is usually full. In fact, this time I'll also need some space from other cars. Mm? So do not worry, Jesse. We'll have more people in the South Africa trip. So remember, when you're coming to these trips, you have to be spontaneous. Because remember, I've never been to South Africa. I've never been to those other countries. But we ensure we plan to our level best. And the fact that we don't know everything makes it interesting because you're also exploring as you guys are exploring. So put that in mind. Oh, Mukalo Abubakar. That I... Okay, you see the okay. Abubakar is talking about the Amabere caves when I said that the breast had fallen off. It was true. If they believe that those rocks are stones, some of them had been cut off. So eh, so that is very interesting. That was funny. It was just a funny moment. Thank you, Lily. I am glad I can be seen clearly. Can we join in the trip? Yes, yes, yes. You can join me in the South African trip if you're interested. Just let me know on my DM. I don't know if I can create a video on not a video, a group on Instagram to fill everyone in, but to ensure that we have a group there. Okay. Um, Trevor, waiting. Are you going to South Africa all the way down there? Yes. We are going all the way to South Africa. We're driving all the way to South Africa, the country, not South Africa, the region, South Africa, the country. And it will be a 1 month trip, 4 weeks or a little, 4 to 5 weeks, because we'll be going using the route that we'll be using to go will be different from the one that we'll be returning. We'll be using to return. So we'll cover more countries as we come back. But depending on what you want, if you will be okay, I hope we can explore together all the way. But if you have an 8 to 5 job and you need leave days, you might need to have like 4 weeks, 5 weeks there. Okay. Okay. I have uh waiting. Are you okay? Eric Asigo, when is the next video? I'm having trouble sorting the files a bit because there are some I used my camera, others I used the phone, and sorting those files is taking quite some time. I didn't expect that it would take this long, but I'm hoping before the end of the week I will have dropped at least one video. So just stay tuned. I'll inform you in good time so that you guys can wait and see. But I assure you, you won't be disappointed. Amos Ken, there's a background sound that usually plays at your videos, going like hi, hi. Kindly, if you can tell me its name, please. I love it. I'm not sure, Amos. I'm not sure of the video. I'm not sure about the audio, but usually, if in every video, just check the description box. I usually put the name of the song and the artist and where to get it. Just check on the description box. You'll see the actual video, the name of the video, and all the details. Because if I don't put it there, I'll get copyright strike. So I have to put the details there. So just in the video that you're talking about, just go and check on the description box. Trevor, you have decided to go to the extreme. Nice. Yes, Trevor, we are going all the way. We are going all the way. I like adventure, safe adventure. I don't not like those ones for the extreme ones, like the going to Titanic. But I try to do the safe adventures. But this life is for the living, Maze. This life is for the living. Take take a few risks, have fun, just live life. As much as we are working hard to get something, we are also trying very hard to live to the fullest. We want to be all-rounded human beings so that we can give the best to the world and to ourselves. Okay, Saijo, what's the cost per person Lake Victoria trip? Okay, Lake Victoria, we've already gone to the Lake Victoria trip and we're doing the math. Okay, I think I have a rough. Do I have? I have a rough estimate. Do you have a rough estimate? Let me just inquire. Yes, it was around 70K. Yes, it was around 70K for 18 days. Yes, and remember, we tried to stay, to be not, our trips. It's usually not a luxury trip. At the same time, it's not like super budget trip. We just somewhere in between. At times we get some luxuries. At times we get like to backpack and all that. But be assured, it's usually a safe trip. We ensure that whenever we go, it's a safe trip. So that budget caters for that. And even the food, fuel, you can imagine fuel of going round. And we usually don't just follow one line. We try to explore in there, in the villages and all that, and even cities. So I think it was I think it was around an estimate of, yes, around 70k, 70 to 76 there. Yeah, that was the rough estimate. Uh, Jesse says, sure. Okay, Newton, God bless you. Live. Thank you so much, Newton. Thank you. You are so kind. Okay, Ibada Jesse, caution, the Zambia TZ border. I'm not sure. Tunduma has thieves at border. Take care if you pass there. Ah, thank you for the caution. Hey, okay. Zambia, Tanzania border. Okay, thank you about for the caution. We'll do more research about that. That is frightening, but I'm still going. It's frightening, but I'll do my due diligence and do some research and see what I can do to be safe. Thank you for that, Ibada. Ibanda, Jesse. Newton, what's your real name? Ah, Newton. You want me to let the cat out? I've always given you one. One name is enough, surely. Olivia. Olivia, that is why it is Live. Live Kenya. So the other one is just Norma Kenyan. Just Norma Kenyan. So I'm just Olivia. And you'll even realize in many of my videos, some of my friends usually call me Olivia or Live. So I'm Olivia. I think that is enough. The other names, I don't think they're important, but I'm Olivia. Newton, I hope that is enough. Ibada. Okay, Ibanda says, I was on that trip to South Africa. Took me whole month. It was fun. You should pass the Victoria Falls route. Hey, Ibanda, that it is so nice to know that you went there. I can use some tips here and there. If you have any tips to give a sister, you can send me the tips either on Instagram or my email, or even you can post it here. I'll go through it after the live to check if you've left any tips. I really need any tips I can, because remember we're going a big group, and we've never been there, so we'll use any tips. And the Victoria Falls is one of those things that I can't miss. I can't go to South Africa and miss to go to Victoria Falls. It won't make sense to me. So Victoria Falls it is. I have to go there. Lovell, after touring do you intend to tour Asia, Europe, or Caribbean? Yes, I do. In fact, I don't have to finish Africa to go to those other countries. Yeah, probably. Okay, I won't. I'll just. We are hoping that next year we'll be able to go outside Africa. Yes, we are hoping so that next year we'll be able to go outside Africa. We are not limited to Africa. We are explorers. We want to see everything the world has, everything that God created. We want to see and explore and have fun while at it. So definitely we'll go to the Caribbean and Europe, God willing, and we are hoping soon. But right now we are doing Africa, a lot of Africa, and Mother Africa is beautiful. I would tell you. I wanted to do something. I wanted to do some bits of Africa before I went out, because I feel like Africa is the youngest continent, and we don't know much about Africa. And a lot that is out there is not known to the world. That is why I began in Africa. And what better way to start other than home, of course. So we'll go to Europe and Caribbean, definitely, definitely. I hope you guys will welcome us there. Keep it simple with Benji. I like your name, Benji. Keep it simple, eh? Please make your Twitter account active. Try to tag you some time back, but have very little information. Okay, yes. I have a Twitter account, but I've not been very active. Thank you for that. I will ensure it's active. I'm really working on trying to put my socials active. At times, like on I've not been posting. It's true, I've not been posting much on it on Twitter, but I'll try to synchronize it with my Instagram so that whenever I post, you can post both ways. On my Instagram, I've not put a new post, but I usually have so many stories. If you've been following me on Instagram, just check the stories. Usually, I have a lot of stories on Instagram giving you guys information about where I've been, anything I've found out, any questions. So thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me about that. At times I get too busy, I forget, but thank you for that. Benji, I like your name, keeping it simple. John Kuria, the route to Zambia to Botswana is better than through Zimbabwe. Okay. Can you elaborate more? Is it the roads or the officials? Usually these countries, there could be harassment from officials, or there could be horrible roads. There could be insecurities in different countries, like someone has mentioned. Ibanda has mentioned about Zambia. So, Kuria, can you explore? Can you expound more on that so that I can understand you better? Explore the button. Okay. Stop scaring the lady. Ibanda. There's no issue at Tunduma border. Just follow the rules. I lived there once. Okay, that's a different take to that. Button. What's your experience? Patrick says, what's your experience traveling around Lake Victoria, and what should we expect to see in the coming videos? Oh my, you guys. East Africa, like Victoria is surrounded by the original East African countries. East Africa is very similar but very different, I would tell you. Different people like Uganda. I can say Kenya is more similar to Tanzania than Uganda, but Uganda people are very nice. I would say I've made so many friends. I've made so much contact. In fact, guys, if you want to explore Uganda, I just DM me. I can organize one or two things for you because I've made so many friends like Kevin. Oh, Kevin. You guys know Kevin? Kevin was in my Uganda video. Yes, and he's still in this one because whenever I go to Ginger, Kevin is my link. Yes. So my experience in Lake Victoria is that each side of Lake Victoria is very, very different, and the islands are quite different. Actually, I've realized that most governments have not taken advantage of the islands because they are very beautiful, yet very much unexplored. And the ones that are utilized, I felt like the ones that are well utilized are not to the benefit of the common citizen. So there is a lot to see in the islands, and the lake shores are very different also. The fishing patterns are somehow similar, but also there are some things that are very different, and there's a lot to learn from each country. So I'm very excited to share about that, Patrick. I'm very, very excited to share about that. You guys will see the views. Oh my God. My last story is about the islands. If you can see, eh, we went to the two largest islands in Lake Victoria. So you can imagine the amount of excitement we have to show you guys. The others which have never even been shown, we've not seen them on TV or something. So there's a lot to see. There's a lot to see. Uh, okay. Keep it simple, he says. When you go to SA, try the trip from Cape Town to Lesotho via Garden Routes. It's amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Benji, for the tip. I'll I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. I'll write that down so that I can find out more about it and hopefully use that route as well because I like nice I like nice routes and I like your recommendations. By the way, you guys usually help me a lot. When I'm doing my research, I search tips give me something to research about because I could not have known about that route if you did not mention. And usually most of the time your tips are good. So I really appreciate that, Benji. I appreciate that. John Korea says harassment at the Zimbabwe by the immigration officers. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. In fact, the trip itself will be around 4 days, not 4 weeks, but we're hoping to have one more week for the immigration, to sorting the immigration complications at the borders because I've realized in my last trip, I didn't think we have a problem in the immigration areas within East Africa until this trip. We had quite some challenges at the immigration office, and usually when you travel, and especially if you're crossing borders, it's best to add a day or two to sort the immigration issues because at times you can get stuck at the border. For instance, we slept at one of the borders, literally in our cars. We go to the border and there are some officials were not there and we had to sleep in our cars until the following day. So we wasted a lot of time there, and it somehow dragged behind our trip, but we we worked past the challenge. We thank God. So the immigration issue in Zimbabwe border, thank you. I'll put that in mind when I'm setting up my time and all that. I'll be able to put that in place. Victor Odhiambo, hi. You Turkana, Luya, or Lua? Victor, I'm not going to tell you that one. Oh, because I mentioned I actually grew up in Turkana. I've lived in Luyaland. I know one or two things about Luoland. Keep guessing, Victor. I won't tell you yet, but keep guessing. Yeah? I see you're a good analyst and you watch my videos clearly. Snowball, hello there. Hope you are good. Yes, Snowball. I'm good. I thank God. I'm glad that God has kept me this far, and I'm fine health wise. Yes, and emotionally I'm settled now. I'm settled back home. It's a bit cold, but I'm glad I'm home. Okay, usually East West home is best. I like exploring and all that, but East West home is best. So I'm glad I'm home safely, and God protected us in the journey. I'm grateful, and thank you guys for joining me in the live during the day. I didn't expect to see so many of you, but because I do not have enough lighting for the night, I decided to do the live during the day so that you guys can be able to see me well. So thank you for joining me on the live. Okay, I would like to know if you have any questions, guys, or if I've not, or any shout outs you'd like me to give. Oh, and as I remember in the last live, someone was asking me ways they can promote the channel. I remember that. So, yes, when you watch the lives, usually there is an option. If you check on the live, down there you'll see an option of there is an emoji and then there is a dollar sign. So you can support the channel even using M-Pesa, by the way, PayPal, M-Pesa, and all that. You just click on that dollar sign there and you can put your contribution towards the channel. I really appreciate that. So far, I do not have a pay bill. I do not have a pay bill. Maybe I'll put it up there in future, but you can support the channel through that, and I appreciate your support is well appreciated. You're an international star now, watching from Ghana. Ah, yay! Okay, I feel like dancing right now, but I'm holding my computer. Oh my God, Snowball! I'm excited about that. You're from Ghana? I'm excited. Thank you so much. I'm indeed becoming an international sensation. Eh? Okay, now I believe you. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I have a family from Ghana and West Africa. Thank you. Okay, I'll also explore West Africa. I intend to explore the entire Africa at different times, of course, but thank you. That one has really made my day. I'm glad I have fans from Ghana. Yes. Okay, I'm just being me. Okay. And Snowball, yes, I'm good. I thank God I'm good. Okay. Victor says, what does it take to join you? Hadia seems lovely. Sana. Oh. Huh? Oh, it's lovely. I'm saying lovely. Okay, Hadia is lovely. Let me put that across first. Idea is not. Okay, she seems she seems she's not lonely. Hiya, you people. She's okay. She's just a bit quiet on the videos, but if you meet her in person, she's more bubbly. So you can join me in the trips that I announced, like the one in South Africa. You can definitely join me, so that you can get to know Adia better. You'll realize she's more bubbly than she appears on the video. So don't worry about her. She's fine. She's fine. Okay. Let me check Lovell says Subaru has really suffered and did good marketing for brand Subaru. South Africa trip. Will you change brand? Lovell, I'm not so sure. I'm working on getting maybe another car, but my funds are still a bit restrictive, but I might come with Pearl or another car. I'm not so sure. I would really hope to have a bigger car because you can imagine carrying stuff for a whole month will need a bigger boot size and a bigger car. But if I won't be able to get a car by then, I'll just use Pearl. But Pearl is my reliable companion, so no no worries about that. I could use Subaru or a different brand. Okay, so far Subaru, let me see. Subaru has been a reliable car, but my car is Subaru. It has been a reliable car, but I think I need, maybe I'll get a bigger Subaru or a different brand. You never know. But so far I have no complaints. I have no complaints about my car, other than the fact that because it has low clearances, there are some places I cannot explore as much as I would want. But I hope that will change in the near future. Ibanda, well, my experience at the Tunduma border was not nice. We were conned. Hiya. We were conned. So take care. You may not meet them, but take care. Thank you about that. Hiya, they are conmen there. Oh, and someone who has a Subaru, I like how durable that Subaru is. Have fun, dear. Thank you very much, Ibanda. Hiya. Okay, I'm still surprised about the whole coining thing, but of course, in this world, there are people. Everyone is trying to get a coin. Others through some unscrupulous methods, but I'll bear that in mind. I will be more careful about with that. Hey, oh, okay, I'm still in shock. Yes, and yes, Subaru is a reliable car. I won't lie. I won't lie about that. Mm, I won't lie about that. I watch from Uganda. Oh, thank you, Ibanda. Ibanda Jesse, yes. Thank you from Uganda. Okay, you have a lovely country. You really have a lovely country. But just have some challenges, two challenges about your country. The roads. There are some really nice roads, and then there are those with big potholes. Where? Hey, you'll just see in the video. We came across those ones with potholes, proper potholes. I'm telling you guys. If I can exaggerate, some even a car can fit in. Let me just exaggerate that one. But other than that, you have a beautiful country. I just wish the government could pull their weight a little on that, and also your policemen. If you get some policemen, they can harass you. Some try to harass us here and there. I was okay. It is not the best experience because I think they harass us because they saw some foreign number plates. But other than that, Uganda is a very, very beautiful country. It's a very beautiful country. I can't wait to go back to the portal to the northern side a little. I think there's some gem there. And also, I've realized when I'm traveling, I've realized that any country that borders Democratic Republic of Congo or shares any resources with them usually has very nice physical features. Like when we were in Rwanda, we saw Lake Kivu. Oh my God, that is a very beautiful lake. It's one of the most beautiful lakes I've ever seen. Lake Kivu, and then when you're in Gisenyi, you can see the mountain that exploded. What was the name? I forgot the name of the act. It is. I think it is the only active mountain in Africa. Yes, the one that erupted some time back. I think a year or two ago. Oh, that is a very beautiful mountain. I got a documentary about it, and I'm over the moon. And also, there are some national parks that Rwanda, DRC, and Uganda share. The Akagera National Park. It is called Akagera in. Is it really Akagera? No. The volcanoes. It is called the volcanoes in Rwanda, and in Uganda it's called Virunga or something similar. But the volcanoes are a big deal. They're a big deal. And there is like Albert, there is like, I think like Edward that you guys share with the Uganda shares with the DRC. Beautiful, beautiful places. I just wish I wish DRC was safer to travel to, because after learning about all that, I feel like DRC is a gem. I hope one day I'll be able to go there, but right now I'm still going to other countries. But it is a country worth visiting. I just need to be sure of the security. So thank you from Uganda, Ibanda. Hey, your name's rhyme. Ibanda from Uganda. Hey, shh. Your name's rhyme. Okay, Trevor Kimani. Make a dear drive the car a little. So Trevor, this is the story. Adia has a driving license. She actually knows how to drive, but most of the time she's scared. I don't know what she's scared of. If she can go on all these road trips, I don't understand why she does not drive. But going to South Africa, we are not taking any passengers. Mm-mm. Everyone has to be a driver because that is a very long distance. So she will have to drive in the next long road trip we have to South Africa. So Trevor, you will see her drive. Adia, wherever you are, I hope you hear that. You have to drive. Okay, Virginia Kering. Okay, I almost thought it was the other Kering. Hello, Live Kenya. Hi, Virginia. Where are other fun teams, e.g., Tina, Kadia? I miss them. Okay, they're around. Okay, Tina is not around, but I hope to meet her very soon. And Hadia is around. Actually, she's somewhere in this house. She's just decided to stay on the back at the back. And she's somehow helping directing the live to ensure if the audio is okay and all that. So she's somewhere here, but she's around. You'll see her in the video. Hadia, just say hi from the background.
Hi.
She's somewhere around. Okay, good day from UK. Hi. Hi. Okay, I'll just call you Magic because the other name is A Touch of Magic. Yes, A Touch of Magic. Oh, interesting name from UK. Thank you very much. I'm glad my UK fan base is growing. Yes, it's really growing, and thank you for joining in the live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How is UK? How is the weather there? When we are in Africa, especially as people in the tropical area, we don't understand the whole winter, summer season and all that. Spring, we do not understand because our we are usually just in the tropical area. Most of the time, it's a bit cool, a bit warm, a little bit of everything. The tropical weather. So you can tell me which season are you guys in right now? I believe it's summer. Is it summer or spring? But one of those. So, A Touch of Magic, thank you for joining me. Okay, we're watching a live from Mandera town. Hiya! Asuga Duncan, Mandera. Oh, I'm excited. Thank you so much. So, guys, if you don't know where Mandera is, it's at the border. Mandera is between the border between Kenya and Somali, I think. So it is at the horn there, the horn of Africa. Thank you so much for joining me, Asuga. Amani Kenga watching from Mombasa. Hi, Amani. How is Mombasa? By the way, I'm not in Mombasa right now. Right now, I'm not in Mombasa. but Mombasa is home. So I hope to return there soon. So Amani, hi from Mombasa. I miss home. Mombasa will always be my home. I'm hoping it will be my retirement home someday. I love Mombasa that much. Uh, yes, Mombasa is home, and the people in Mombasa, guys. If you've never been to Mombasa, you need to go to Mombasa. It is a dream destination because of the people, let alone even the history behind it, the people, the weather, everything about Mombasa is bay. So, okay, you're doing an incredible job. Shows the world a positive view of Africa. Thank you very much. That is my intention because I believe Africa is a very beautiful country, and because there's a lot of uh, misconception about Africa. People think Africa is just a dead continent. Africa is a very active continent. It is a very developed continent. We are developing, but many people think we stay in bushes. Imagine there are people who still think we stay in bushes. Huh? We don't stay in bushes. And of course, there is the nature. It is the most virgin continent, I would say. So it has all nature in its purest form. And I'm excited about that. The people, the culture, the food, everything about Africa is good. And that is why we are proud to show you guys. Yes, a touch of magic, yes. Africa is magical. That is why I explore Africa. Okay, Bricky the hiker, Mount Nyiragongo. Yes, yes, Mount Nyiragongo. Okay, if I was daring enough, I hope I will be one day. I would like to climb that mountain as active as it is. Imagine I'm that. I like that mountain that much. I got a documentary about some scientists who are going to who are studying the mountain. They even went as far as going to collect some of the molten lava. If you follow me on Instagram, you must have seen that, and it's incredible. It's incredible. I just wished I was one of those scientists at that time. That was before the last eruption, but as dangerous as it is, I would want to go and check it out. I'm that daring. Okay, guys, since I did bungee jumping, I just feel like I'm unstoppable. I can do anything, literally anything. If you tell me let's go and do this and that, I'm up for it. So there is something about those skydiving, bungee jumping, paragliding. They give you that unstoppable attitude, and I'm all about that. We are literally unstoppable. Only we can stop ourselves, and I'm excited about anything new and anything that is adventurous. So count me in always. So you're doing incredible. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I've already read that. Mount Nyiragongo. Yes, it is that one. Oh, it's a beautiful mountain. I did not manage to cross over to Congo, but I could see it from Gisenyi in Rwanda. Oh, it's quite a mountain. It is quite a mountain. And when you check the volcanoes in Rwanda, when they tell you about their volcanoes national park, Nyiragongo is one of the mountains there. It is not in Rwanda, but it is in that whole big national park that is shared between Uganda, Rwanda, and Democratic Republic of Congo. Josephine Baraza, welcome back home. Really waiting for the videos. Oh, that's my teacher. Hi. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Hiya. Okay, thank you for joining. I didn't expect to hear, but I'm getting teary. Thank you. Hamza, hello from Tunisia. Hamza, hiya from Tunisia. Hi, how is Tunisia? It is one of the countries I would want to travel to. So thank you very much. I hope one day when I go there, I come to your country, we'll be able to meet. Okay, Miss Keisha, the traveler, how is your YouTube journey so far? And what are the hardest part being a YouTuber? Mm, okay, my YouTube journey. Okay, at first, it was so difficult to get monetized because you have to get 1,000 subscribers and 5,000 watch hours. So, and I'd been advised to put some short videos. But if you are beginning, you're assuming you're just a beginner, try to put out there some longer videos, so that, because the longer people watch, the more you get the watch hours. But once I move past the monetizing part, uh, my journey has been, it's been okay. Can I say it's really bumpy? Because I've not had too many challenges, because I always have a very strong support system, and I don't take it for granted. This channel could not be here where it is without you guys and without my fan team. So you guys have given me a lot of support. So I can't say it was too much of a challenge. And also, when I was starting the YouTube, I knew it would be big eventually. And you guys have helped me get to where I am. We are right now, we are at 28,000 subscribers. We are hoping to get to 100 very fast. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please do. And you guys have been watching a lot of my videos. In fact, most of my videos have more than 10,000 views, meaning that more than half my audience are watching my videos, have watched all of my videos. So that is a plus to me. And what I can tell you, Keisha, is that just be your authentic self. Yes, I've realized that people will fall in love with you as you, not as you trying to be someone else. So your authentic self always, that is the trick. Be your authentic self. Don't be in a pressure to make it in YouTube. Just post authentic videos, good content, things that you can, even 10 years from now, you'll be proud to show your kids or your grandchildren if you have any. Or even just, even if you watch it 10 years from now, you'll still be excited about it. Just be sure that it is something that will retain your dignity. I would say that your dignity, and your challenge your creativity all the time. Challenge your creativity always. Whenever you get feedback from your audience or from your friends or family, try to consider them, as long as they align with your theme or with what you are trying to portray. So other than that, I don't think I've had so much challenges, because I did not start YouTube as my main source of income. I've always had my other side hustles. I actually have an 8 to 5 job. So you can imagine how that is. That may be one of my challenges, maybe hacking the time, 8 to 5 job plus the YouTube, traveling and all that. That could be my one of my main challenges, but I'm working around it. I'm working around it, and so far I can say I'm grateful for that. And don't start YouTube thinking that, telling yourself that it will be your main hustle like immediately. Do whatever you're doing on the side to support yourself, and don't be desperate to prosper in these streets, because YouTube is good, it pays. I would say that, because okay, YouTube pays for my trips, so I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to lie to you that YouTube pays well. YouTube pays well, but also don't be, what I usually tell myself, I don't want to be like a desperate content creator, so that I start putting out there things which I feel like are not to the standard that I'm used to, or I just want to put out there videos for the sake of it, to get money and all that, or to get fame. I just want to put out things out there that I can be proud of, even years from now, and things that I feel are authentic, and things that if someone watches the first video, they'll be like, I like that video. I want to go back and check the other videos. So, so far, I would say so far so good. At first, there'll be, if especially if you're doing traveling, just know you'll be financing most of your travels at first, until when you get to somewhere where your finances can be up to par, at least where your finances can take care of that. But always try to have some other side hustles on the side, so that as far as much as you are content creating, you can have other side hustles. The problem with being having content creation as your main source of income, especially YouTube, as YouTubers, if you don't give yourself enough space to be creative, you'll start just posting anything. You start posting even things which are very personal that you might regret later. But some people, I guess some people don't regret later, but okay, depending on the type of content you give out there, maybe you're a lifestyle content creators, always have that boundaries. The boundaries are important because trust me, you don't owe the world your entire life. You don't owe the world to know everything about your life. Have something that you can call your own, some privacy. Because if you make it your full-time job, it means you have, for you to get some good money, you have to keep posting so many videos consecutively. And if you post so many videos consecutively, it means at some point you'll run out of creativity, because as much as we are like travel, you'll always see nice things and all that, but there is some creativity that you put in for your videos to look the way they look. So if you post like, there's some people who even post up to 2 videos in a day. I really applaud them. I don't know where they get all that creativity, because you can't be that fresh every time. You can't be that fresh every time. So I would just say YouTube pays, content creation pays, but ensure you leave some mystery, something for yourself, something that even if you stop content creation, you won't be walking out there and people know everything about you. At times, leave some privacy for yourself. That is what I would say for myself. That is what I do. I usually give out information. You'll know a lot about me as time goes by, but there are some things you won't know because I love my privacy. Because the internet is very unforgiving and unforgetting. So, so by the way, thank you guys for the support. After saying that, I've just realized you guys mean a lot to me, because in as far as content creation goes, your support is everything. It's really everything. So, Miss Keisha, I hope I've answered your question. If I've not answered it well, you can elaborate further. I'll be able to answer that. Harry, a forester, or even better, an outback would be a good upgrade for you. Yes, Harry, that would be a really good upgrade, especially a forester, because of the clearance of the car. It would really be nice. I don't know. Okay, the other thing is, mm, the newer Subarus, I believe that, from what I know, Subaru, I think it was bought by Toyota or something. So the newer Subarus are not like the old ones. I've driven one or two, and I've realized they're not the same. They're not the same. So I don't know about going back to Subaru, or maybe I should try the Forester that you're saying. I'll get one. Before I buy a car, I usually want to try and drive it so that I can be sure it is what I want. So I'll get a Subaru Forester from someone and drive it and see how it feels. And then I'll work towards that budget. But right now, I'm trying to mobilize some funds here and there. Let's hope we'll get another car soon. Let's hope we'll get another car soon. I hope I'm audible enough, by the way. If I'm not audible enough, you guys can tell me. So, Harry, a Forester would be nice. I think it has more clearance. A touch of magic. Would it be possible to identify the ownership of the places you stay at? It's funny, at the prices for accommodation is the same as here in England. The prices of gas is the same as here in England. Yes. Um, uh, Most of the time, when I go to any Airbnb, I usually put a post on the link on the description box or the contacts, so you can check the description. If I've not put, maybe I just lost the contact, or you can just remind me so that I can look for it and put it out there. But there are times when I just stay maybe in a bed and breakfast place, so I'll just mention it. I'll just mention it in the video, and also the fuel price. I think this time I usually record the fuel price. Yes, I usually record the fuel price and try to compare it with in Kenya. I I I I I hope this time I also did that. I think I did. I did put out there the fuel price so that we can compare. But I think generally gas has really the price of gas has really increased. It has really gone up, and It is a it is a concern for people who travel long distance like me. I hope it will go down soon. More cabins and boot space. Yes, Harry. Yes, I need more cabin and boot space, especially if I'm going for more for long distance like South Africa. I would really need space because I need to be comfortable. Everyone in the car needs to be comfortable because it's a long journey. We need to be comfortable for the entire journey. Please leave. I wanna be like you for sure. Break the hicker. Oh, in what way? In what way? Traveling? Oh my, that makes me feel okay. I didn't expect that. But I'm glad some people aspire to be like me. I'm glad, but I would like to know in which way is it traveling or all that? Uh, okay, I would really like to know about that. Miss Lily, leave. You are the next YouTuber, Wodemaya from Ghana. Go go girl. Ah, thank you. I know Wodemaya. He's a big YouTuber from Ghana. So I'm going to be that big someday. I hope I will be. I hope, and I believe I will be, because the sky is the limit, Maze. The sky. Oh, even we need to go beyond the sky. There's nothing new under the sun, and we intend to get there. I really intend to get there. Myself and my friends and my fan team and you guys will get there very soon. We just need prayers and continue supporting us like we do. Even by watching like these guys, you're supporting me. So whether you send it, you support it by donation, you support it by watching, you support it even by hitting that like and commenting, that is support enough. So thank you for your support, for being here. Okay. Mm, okay, explorer. He says, I want to go and explore Bukoba and Mwanza. Oh my God, we were in Bukoba. Batin, we were in Bukoba. So wait for that video. You might get a tip or two about Bukoba. We were in Bukoba and it's quite a city. Oh, and Mwanza, the rock city. Oh, Mwanza is my all-time favorite city in Tanzania. Even if yeah, Mwanza, and then I also love Zanzibar. I have to go back to Zanzibar, by the way. Yes, so Mwanza is beautiful. I'm Tanzanian, but I have never been there. How is the experience in those cities? Oh my, you will love Mwanza. I hands down. I'm sure. I'm 100% sure you love Mwanza. Bukoba is a very quiet town, but it's the people. If you just talk to the people, you will love Bukoba. It has very nice views. Oh my God, it has very nice views of Lake Victoria. Woo! It's just, you need to go there. Trust me, it is worth it. Val Valley, I divided between Kigali and Nairobi. Oh, I'm divided. Which should I go first? Come to Nairobi. I'm not even thinking about that twice. Come to Nairobi. There is everything in Nairobi. There is culture. You Nairobi is a proper city. You see the way you can go to New York and experience a city. Come to Nairobi. You'll experience that. I assure you. It is now, imagine the African version of New York is Nairobi. Just imagine that. There, okay, I can't, it's just endless. If you want to see skyscrapers, they're there. If you want to see nice real estates, they're there. If you want to see a very aggressive as in economically aggressive human beings, young people making money, doing business, being creative, content creation, even showcasing our culture, it's there. Come to Nairobi. And oh, and Nairobi, there is a lot of freedom. As long as you're in Kenya, you know, in Kenya we are free. You know, when you travel to other countries is when you just appreciate your country more. We are very free. Freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of economic freedom. You can literally invest anywhere. You can literally go anywhere, and as long as you're a Kenyan, you'll be welcomed. So, and you have a lot of culture. Oh my God! Imagine in Kenya we have like over 42 tribes, and each tribe is very different. So you can imagine. Come to Nairobi. How many times have I said come to Nairobi? Well, I hope by now you are convinced. Okay, you scared me with that jump. Where I must keep up a good one. Yes, Asuga. But jumping is crazy. Where imagine a proper dose of adrenaline. You see, like the one they usually inject into someone's heart when they want their heart to be shocked and just to start pumping again. Imagine a dose of that in seconds. It's insane. Hey. But after that, you're unstoppable. Just like I'm unstoppable, let me tell you guys. Nothing is impossible with me. With God by my side, I'm unstoppable. I'll get to all the heights I want to get to in this life. Okay. So go to Nairobi and then go to come to Nairobi and then go to Kigali. And then you'll be able to make a very good comparison. Kigali is a nice city, but I find it a bit quiet because the Rwandese people are a bit reserved, and then Kenyan people are on the other opposite side. Reservation is nowhere in our library, in our dictionary. We are on the other side. So depending on what, if you want cool, quiet place, Kigali. But if you want life, Nairobi, and I'll tell you, come to Nairobi. Okay. Lovell, after all this journey, please start at Tour Farm. All this knowledge should be turned into opportunity. Yes, Lovell, I intend to do that. By going to, like when I went to this road trip to the Lake Victoria circuit, I was doing my pilot trip because most of the time I go with my friends. So this time I wanted to go with other people. So this even South Africa will be one of my pilot projects because it will be free of charge. I'm making the itinerary, making the plans, and all that free of charge right now. But I'm aligning my contacts. I'm aligning my itineraries. I'm aligning everything so that I can start a business. Traveling can also be my business. I'm hoping by next year I'll be able to convert it into an actual business. So it will be my business and my fun team. Usually, by the everything you see, I've not organized everything alone. I'm usually with my friends. We do a lot of research. One person looks for accommodation, the other one looks for the places to visit, the other one looks for the hidden gems, the other one looks for we do uh, a lot of these things together. So Live Kenya is not just me, it's me and my fun team and you guys. So my friends and I are organizing a travel a travel business because we do a lot of research together. Uh, Even very soon, Hadia will be launching her blog. I know I'm pushing it. She'll be launching her blog. She's not told you guys, but I know she will very soon. We'll be selling some guides, yes, some travel guides, uh, and all that. We'll be doing some travel business. So we are just aligning our contacts, our programs and all that. And always remember, if you'll take up if you want to travel with me, just be sure there will always be somewhere you've never been to before. Even if I give you an itinerary that maybe we're going to Zanzibar, we're going to this and this place, just know there'll be somewhere new that you've never been to before. So I intend to have that kind of travel theme. You'll always be surprised, and also we'll just be doing the kind of travel that we do. It won't be like super budget, and it won't be like super luxury. It will just be somewhere in between, depending on your budget. If you want a very budget one, we'll be able to sort that, but we intend to turn it into a business. So Lovell, yes, I will turn it into a business. Edwin Juguna, hi. Hi, Edwin. Hi, Live Kenya. I love your content. Thank you so much. Actually, I just finished watching your Zanzibar video. Thank you. I love the long ones, particularly because they show everything. Keep going. Thank you, Edwin. Usually, I realize some of my audience love the long videos. So usually, after I'm done doing like a road trip, like like the one I did in Uganda or the one in Zanzibar. I put single episodes. I usually combine them into a documentary so that if someone would like to watch it like continuously, they can just watch it like one documentary or one video. So thank you for watching the Zanzibar video. By the Zanzibar video is a hit. The Zanzibar documentary, actually all my documentary, you guys watch a lot of my documentary and I really appreciate it. The video from Mombasa to Turkana, the one when I went to northern Kenya, the one I went to from Mombasa to Rwanda, the Zanzibar documentary, all those are a hit. Right now, Uganda is also doing fine. Usually, the documentaries start with a fewer views, but it catches up. Usually, even months and months later, documentaries always have so many views. So thank you so much, Edwin. Please watch the other documentaries. The Ugandan documentary was very long. It almost became 6 hours. So I decided to break it down into two parts. So you'll really love Uganda. Uganda is not just Uganda. Uganda is Uganda with caps and eyes wide open like this. So, Edwin, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned a lot from that, and I hope you've learned something new that you didn't know before. And I hope the videos will inspire you to travel to those places. Teddy Jonga, hi, Live Kenya. I'm waiting for Joburg. Yes. You're watching from Joburg? South Africa. Yeah. Teddy, I hope I'll be able to meet you when I'm in South Africa because I'm coming there. But I'm from Zimbabwe. Okay. I love watching your journeys. I have now known how beautiful Africa is. Love Tanzania, Rwanda, and Uganda. Of course, Kenya is my second home. Oh. Okay, I'm all goofy about that because as long as someone says anything nice about Kenya, I'm Team Kenya. So Teddy, I hope I'll be able to meet you when I'm in South Africa. I'll be there between October and November. So I hope I'll be able to meet you. And I'm glad that you love Kenya that much. So thank you very much from Joburg. And also, I've realized that my audience from South Africa is really growing. So thank you for being there, Teddy. Thank you so much. Victor, I really love what you do. You never disappoint. Enough research. Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Victor. Good and efficient content. Thank you again. Whenever I play one of your trip clips, enjoyments, and more of it. Thank you very much again. Oh, that so many nice words in one paragraph. Other than entertainment, I learn a lot. That is my goal. That as much as I entertain you guys, you get to see nice places. You also learn something. So that is why I keep going back to my geography books, my history books, and all that. And I also do a lot of research. Thank you. Smart UG, how are you doing today? Hi, Smart UG. I'm doing fine, and I'm this excited to see you. You see, I'm just all smiles. And I'm back from my road trip, Lake Victoria Circuit road trip. I was in Uganda again. And this time, my trip to Uganda was a bit different. By the way, guys, my road trip to Uganda, I was going with my friends. I took them to places I was, but I also did many things that I did not do last time. So be prepared. I went to islands. Oh, I love islands. I love islands. That is why Zanzibar is one of my favorite places. I love islands. So I went to 4 islands. So you can imagine the amount of content that is waiting. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm very excited. Victor, Salimia Hadia Sana. Tell her I love her. Oh, asiboeke sana. Soon I'll join you. Ooh. Okay, Hadia is right behind you. Hadia, someone wants to join you.
I'm waiting for the South Africa trip. So join us, Victor.
Yes. Victor, she says that you should join her in the South African road trip, so that she cannot get. But she's not bored. There's a lot that goes on behind the cameras. Trust me, you'll join us and you'll see. Your content is amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Smart UG. Keep the trend high. Thank you so much. Okelo Edwin, videos are becoming addictive. Thank you. I like to hear that. So guys, on that note, I hope when you watch my videos, usually, if you like it that much, I hope you guys usually hit that like button. The like buttons and the comments, even if you just say I love the video, that is enough. That is enough encouragement for me. And that whenever we feel like we want to take a break, we are like, but we create really nice content. We people love them. We should keep going. And also when you like, it recommends, like and write the comments. It recommends to more people. So more people get to watch the videos and we grow as a channel, me and you. You know, the more we grow, the more we go to many places, because these videos, they create fans that I use to travel. So when you watch, I get more fans to travel. And when I travel, I give you more tips, you know, and I entertain you more. And you see more of my personality. Okay, so thank you so much, Okelo Edwin. Testimony, I like your name. Testimony Junior Kireji, I like the name. That's very true. I'm Ugandan and I've been to Nairobi many times and I can attest. Yes, Nairobi is the place to be. Okay, Trevor says there is a guy who drives and likes eating fish. He's so silent, Kulikodia. Oh my. By the way, guys, uh, those who joined me in the last road trip, the Lake Victoria circuit, hey, please just come to this. When I put out those trips, just come. You'll realize that these people who are usually quiet behind the cameras, they're not so quiet. They talk a lot, but most of the time they're camera shy. So just take it as that. He's camera shy, but he talks. He talks, and remember, he's also the editor. So if he feels like he's talked too much and he doesn't want to put that out there, he will cut it out. Oh no, the secret is out. No, the secret is out, but he loves fish. That's true. He loves fish. Eh? Tunakupenda. Thank you so much, Miriam. Thank you. Thank you for the love. I love you guys so much as well. That is why I'm here. Eh? You give me this support. I love the support. Billy, do a South Sudan. Okay. Billy, South Sudan. It's officially now in my to-do list. By there, I've seen very nice. You see the way we have like the Ankole cattle in Uganda, the ones with very big horns, brown with big horns. I've seen that. I've done some research and I've seen that South Sudan also has those kinds of cattle, but this time white. So imagine white, huge cattle with very white horns. Just imagine that. That is heavenly. So South Sudan, you're in my bucket list. I don't know when I'll come there, but I intend to go there. I think it is also one of those underrated countries because people assume because they used to have like some civil war, they just assume that the place is there is nothing, there is very little to show. But I believe South Africa has a lot to show. No, South Sudan has a lot to show. Of course, South Africa has a lot to show, but South Sudan, I believe it's a place to be. I'll go there. I'll travel to that place. I promise someday. We'll certainly keep an eye on the SA trip. Teddy, yes, please. I would really love to. I'll really love a good audience for the South African video. Imagine it will be a whole month. So imagine I'll be posting so many videos. There will be so many videos. I can't wait. I can't wait. Nelson Karanja, when are you uploading the videos? Karanja, like I said, I'm trying to sort the videos together because they're from different, I recorded using different gadgets. So I'm trying to consolidate them and organize them so that I can hopefully post the first video before the end of the week. By before the end of the week, I mean by by the time it gets to the weekend, I hope I'll have posted a video or two. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, Nelson. Okay, Moshe Garland. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Moshe. You're one of the few people who actually call me that name. So this is interesting. So Douglas says, I really, really love your content. It's amazing. You do it from your heart. Yes, Douglas. It's my policy that if I don't enjoy it, if I don't do it, if anything like at all in my life, if I don't do it from my heart, I'd rather not do it because it will just be a waste. It will be like I'm pretending. And pretending is just a lot of work for me. It's a lot of work, honestly. So I try as much as possible to give it my best. That is why that is why you get that impression. So thank you for noticing that, Douglas. Thank you so much. Waiting for more adventure. Yes, indeed, there is more. Okay, Moshe. Oh, Moshe, why did you delete? Okay. Um, Tour the US. I'll be your guide from LA to Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Okay, I just watched a movie the other day about Las Vegas, and I'm like, that is why I'm excited. Thank you so much, Moshe. I hope to get to USA. I want to understand why everyone says the American dream. Why everyone wants to go to the US. I really want to understand that. That is why I have to travel to the USA. I really have to. It's just one of, unless you guys don't give me a visa. But I don't find a reason why you won't give me a visa. But I believe it's one of those places that I must go to in this life. And thank you for offering that. I will take you up on that offer. I would definitely need a guide. Steve says, I like the way you smile before you laugh. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Steve. Okay. James Nyale, it's nice seeing you on live. Amazing work. Thank you so much, James. Thank you for joining me in the live. Okay, I thought this live would be 1 hour, but have you gone beyond 1 hour, 1 hour, 16 minutes. Ah, thank you guys for keeping me busy. I didn't even realize the time was passing. So, uh, how long do you guys want this live to be? Maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes. We can have like 15 more minutes, unless you guys have more questions. So we can keep going. So, thank you guys. I'm so grateful that you guys came into the live during the day. I didn't think I'll get such a big audience. And don't forget to hit that like button, as we usually say. That like button supports the channel. So please support the channel by hitting the like. You won't. It doesn't cost anything, but it helps a sister. So I think there's another question I missed. Let me just go back. Okay, so guys, the Lake Victoria circuit was free of charge. I was not charging anything. Imagine, I was just taking you around free of charge. I provided the itinerary. I gave a sketch itinerary. I gave a sketch itinerary at first, but those whom we went with, they had the entire itinerary. I briefed them properly for the entire itinerary. I gave you, like, for those who are interested, I also gave you a rough estimate of the budget. It was between 60 to 80K, and we ended up having an estimate of around 70 Gs. But remember, we had planned for 14 days. We ended up doing 18 days, because uh, my travel crew, and those whom I traveled with, were a bit flexible on the time. In fact, by the time we were finishing the trip, people didn't want to finish the trip. It was that good. Now I have new addicts of the adventure. I have 3 more addicts of the adventure, and probably be seeing them a lot more on my videos, because trust me, this thing, the travel bug, once it bites you, you are changed forever. Trust me, you are changed forever. So, Grace Mason says, "Hello, I love the hot spring water in Elementaita. Is it usually cold there?" I think, Gracie, I think it depends with the weather. Right now, it's a bit, generally in those regions. I think in Kenya generally, it's a bit chilly because of the. Is it really rains? It's just a bit chilly, but the Elementaita area is usually warmer than anywhere else. So even if you go to the hot springs, it will still be warm. You'll enjoy the hot springs. There's no time of the year when you won't enjoy Elementaita, I would say. So it's okay. You can go to Elementaita and enjoy the hot spring. Imagine you just sit there. You get the hot spring. It's free of charge. It's just next. It's just by the lake, and you get nice sauna, or how do you call it, sauna? I was told it's pronounced as sauna. Yes. So it's anytime is hot spring time. So you can go ahead to Elementaita. So there is Orin Abate. He says the way we are addicted, yes, if the videos are taking long, no problem. I will move to Kenya to help you sort them, then move back to Uganda to wait for the upload. Abate. Oh my God, Abate, yes, you can come and help me sort them. You're welcome to Kenya. That was a nice one. Okay, James Nyale say, how do you plan your itinerary for your trips? So we usually come up with an idea. Like, can you guys imagine our first road trip outside the country was supposed to be this Lake Victoria circuit? Can you believe it? We have been postponing it, but by telling ourselves maybe we need to go to one country first, maybe we need to go to two countries first. But it was our first idea to do the Lake Victoria circuit. It was our original idea, even before we went outside the country. It was our original idea. But it is good to do your research, like we usually do. When we come up with an idea like the Lake Victoria circuit, we just try to, first of all, we try to figure out which route will we use. Are the routes good? Are we going to the village? Are the roads good? Because remember, my car has a low clearance, so I have to consider that. The other thing, how long will it take? You see, I have to be sure of the time that will be enough for me to explore the place well. So how long will it take? And around that route, what are the nice things I can explore? What are the okay? Don't I avoid the horrible things because I don't like horror. But what are the adventurous things we can do? What activities? What is new out there? Because in as much as we are creating content, we also ensure we have maximum enjoyment. So we usually try to do some research to see things to do in one place. We read a lot of blogs, we do a lot of Google Google research, we do a lot of what do you call it? We watch news. Surprisingly, okay, I'm not a good person at watching current news, but when I'm going to a place, I try as much as possible to watch news from that area so that I can know if it is safe or if there is anything new out there. So I usually do all those research to do things to do and check if there is accommodation around that place because you cannot go to a place and count on sleeping in your car all the time. You only sleep in our car when you have no option. But other than that, we usually try to find out the Airbnbs around that place, or maybe if there is bed and breakfast. If there's not bed and breakfast, maybe camping site, or maybe some lodges where people can actually sleep somewhere safe. Because to us, when you travel, by the way, even if you're traveling on a budget, ensure it is safe. Safety comes first because there's no need of you going to travel and then you come back uh, with maybe scratches all over your body or you have been robbed, this and that. You see, so safety also is also one of those things. So we do a lot of research. I usually don't do the research alone. I do with my friends, Hadia and Patrick. We do a lot of research before we go anywhere, and it will take some time. Maybe we can decide that, like right now, we know we are going to South Africa, so we are doing a lot of research on that route. That is why we've been telling you guys if you have any insight or any tips to give us about the trip, it will be really helpful because when you give us a tip, we follow up and do some research about the same. So yes, we do a lot of research. That is what I can say. We do a lot of research before we come up with an itinerary, something workable. And usually we leave space to be spontaneous also, so that it cannot be just we are going here and then here and then here. We just leave space to be spontaneous because at times you can research on something and get some information, maybe a place, but maybe there is something that has not been explored a lot. You go there, you talk to the locals, and you find out more about a place that you feel like maybe I was supposed to go to maybe Bukoba for 2 days. But with this new information, I might actually need 5 days. So I have to adjust those other itineraries to suit that. So we give space for adventure, we give space to be spontaneous and all that. And when you're traveling, please talk to the locals. You'll be amazed at what you'll know. You'll realize. Always talk to the locals. Even if you don't use them as a guide, just talk to them. They'll give you a tip. And then once they give you a tip, you do your research again. And then Google is your friend. You use the maps. Also, when I'm planning my itinerary, I use a lot of Google Map. You know, when we were doing Lake Victoria Circuit, we learned about the islands using the Google Map. You just zoom. You'll be surprised about what you'll see. Just use your map and zoom. You'll see a lot of things. So that is how we plan our itinerary. I hope I have answered your question. That was James. I hope I've answered your question. Trevor says, Oliver, I always love the sunsets. It makes me feel peaceful. Yes, you and me both. I literally chase sunsets. And whenever I'm traveling, I usually stop to just have that moment. It's usually a magical moment for me. The golden hour. Even nowadays, I'm beginning to love sunrises. I didn't think sunrises were as good as the sunsets, but because I'm not a morning person, so most of the time I used not to see them, to see the sunrise. So I couldn't know how magical it is until when I travel, maybe overnight or when I wake up very early in the morning to travel, I get the sunrise and I'm like, wow, it is also as magical as the sunset. So it's very peaceful indeed, Trevor. So Asuga says, Woye, hebu upload. I'm like every day looking forward when the next video trip will be uploaded. Oh, I will upload. And I'm glad that you get that feeling. Okay, it is fulfilling. If you're a content creator, if people look forward to your content like that, you feel very excited. It means you're doing something right. So thank you, Asuga, for assuring me that I'm doing something right. And yes, I'm really working hard to ensure that we upload that video, at least the first video before the end of the week. And then, of course, once we start, it will just be continuous, maybe 1 or 2 videos per week, because remember, we do 8 to 5 jobs. So at times, we need time to edit and organize stuff. So be sure there'll be a lot of videos coming, very interesting videos. So testimony says, I'm in line of work. I drive new cars from the port in Mombasa to Kampala. I'm planning road trip to Mombasa to get to explore more than I'm used to with a couple of friends. Any tips? Testimony. This is what I would tell you. There's a lot to see in Mombasa. There are a lot of historical sites. There are a lot of modern hotels. There are a lot of culture. You'll realize, okay, as you know, Mombasa is one of those places with very rich culture and just the coastal area in general. So there is a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn from. So I can give you more tips. If you can check my videos. I have a playlist for Mombasa as a playlist, so you can check it out to see my videos at the coast. But also, you can DM me. You can DM me for tips on places to go in Mombasa. I usually give out those places to go. I give you free of charge. I've realized that there are some people who actually have you done. Oh yeah. Okay. I've realized there are some people. There are some people who charge such services, like telling you a place to go, but me, I don't. I just feel like I love it when people enjoy my country. So why should I charge you? Surely, it doesn't make sense to me. So just DM me on my Instagram, please. Testimony. I go by Live Kenya. It's just Live Kenya also on Instagram. I'll give you more tips on things to do at maybe on a budget or luxury and all that, whichever way you like it. Just DM me. I'll give you a lot of tips on what to do in Mombasa. So guys, do not be afraid to ask me about those questions. If you've ever DM'd me about the road trips I go to, I believe I've answered all of your questions. If I haven't, please just remind me. I will answer. But at times there are people who ask me very funny questions on DM. By the way, you guys, before you send me DMs, at times go through your messages, because if you ask me about my number, okay, chances are I won't give you my number, or I'll ignore the DM if you ask me about my personal number, because I'm not comfortable giving out my personal number unless there is actually something that I can assist with using my number. Otherwise, my DM is a safe space. Yes, when whatever you want to ask, I can just ask. I can answer you there. I try as much as possible to answer those questions. So Trevor asks, have you done Masai Mara? Trevor, imagine I haven't done Masai Mara. Imagine where the wildebeest migration happens. I've never done Masai Mara. Eh? Do you have any tips about Masai Mara? I would really like to go to Masai Mara. I think I'm taking my time because I want it to be a proper tour. I want it to be a proper tour. But if you have any tips, by all means, or if you can take me there, why not? Trevor, if you can take me there, why not? Uh, I would really like to go to Masai Mara. I must go. I must witness that. What brings people? Imagine every year people come from all over the world to witness the the migration of wildebeests. So I have to experience that, and I hope by the time I'm going to experience it, I'll have a drone so that I can have footages like those ones I see in at Geo. Huh? Okay, in line of work. Okay, okay, Aburi. Trevor, I hope I've answered you. Testimony, I hope I've answered you. Hi, huge fan here in Da. Basil. Hi from Da. I love Da. Okay, okay, no hard feelings, but East Africa. Da is a beautiful city. After Nairobi, I think in terms of modernization, Da is somewhere up there after Nairobi. Yes. As much as I love Mwanza, but being modern, Da is somewhere up there. So I love Da. Basil. Last time I was in Da, someone said that I did not explore it as much as I should have. So Basil, I hope when I return to Da, you'll be able to take me around so that I can see those hidden gems and hidden treasures that are around there. I hope you'll be able to take me around. James Nale, okay, thank you. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, James. Blessed Isaac, hi. Hi, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Okay, okay. You say glad to see you. Yes, glad to see you as well. I'm glad that you've joined the live. Edwin says, I've watched most of the long ones. Top content. Launched the company already. We will pay. Thank you, Edwin. Yeah, I already have my first customer. Thank you, Edwin. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the encouragement. And thank you for watching the long documentaries. They are my best also because I get to see everything in a continuous form, no breaks and all that. I love documentaries as well, by the way. So one of the things that inspire me a lot to do documentaries or to document my travels the way I do is that I watch a lot of documentaries. I started watching documentaries when I was very young because I love knowledge and I love seeing new things. So I watch a lot of documentaries. That way I get to learn a lot about many things, many places. It's a wealth of knowledge. So documentaries are good and I watch a lot of animals. That is why at times I can tell you something about a place or some animal and you're like, how did she know about that? I watch a lot of documentaries. So if you want to learn a lot, watch a lot of documentaries. So okay. Okay, have you covered Bukoba in the upcoming video? Yes, Basil, I have covered Bukoba, and it is an interesting town, I would say. Okay, yes, there's a lot in Bukoba. I don't know why people don't consider Bukoba as a touristic uh, town. I do not understand because I feel like there is a lot to see. There's a very beautiful church. Oh my God, the Bukoba, the diocese, the cathedral in Bukoba. Oh my God, I would say hands down, it is one of the most beautiful churches I've ever seen. It is from 1960s and nobody even mentions it. Imagine. But when you just when you enter, when you're getting into the town, you will see the minaret. It's so long and beautiful. And then there is an island somewhere in the middle of the lake. Oh my God. Guys, just wait for that video. I can't, let me just not talk a lot, but Bukoba is rich, I would say. Bukoba is rich because Bukoba is one of those towns that has people from Uganda, people from Rwanda, people from Burundi, people from Tanzania. So you can imagine a mix of the culture. Bukoba is Bukoba is good, I would say. So I hope you guys will stay tuned to watch that video. So Basil, stay tuned. There's a lot to see in Bukoba. Okay, Blessed Isaac say Mombasa, I'm coming. Yes. So you can just DM me for the tips if you want any. You can DM me for the tips, and I'm sure you'll find them useful. Okay, Abate says we're waiting for the videos. In in fact, it's no longer Live Kenya. We now call you Live Kenya Netflix. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Thank you, Abate. Okay, Andre. Andre, my number one fan. Andre, hi. I've really missed you, by the way. I've missed you in the lives. Huh? I'm glad you're here today. I've really missed you. So he says, Leo, nimepata live. We're waiting for more uploads live. Of course, of course. Be sure it will be interesting. It will be very, very interesting. Andre, actually, I've missed you. Imagine, I've missed you in my lives. Please come back. Come back. Okay, Moshe says, by the way, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ah, Moshe. Ah, I can't wait to visit US. I can't wait to visit US. You should invite me. Just send an invite and I'll show up. I've been to Kenya twice, coming back in March. Welcome, Moshe. As you have seen, there's a lot to see in Kenya. We're quite a vibe. I'm sure even if you've met any Kenyans in the US, you'll realize that we are quite a vibe. We are hardworking people. we know how to we know how to look for money. We are hardworking people. Working is not a problem to us. It's just, where's the money? We will work. And we love having fun. We love partying. We love interacting with people. We love learning new things. We're just a different breed. And welcome again to Kenya. Okay. Your videos inspire me to start a channel. Ah, smart. You should. Imagine all you need is your phone. You can even there are editors, there are video editors on phones. All you need is your phone. I thank God your channel is getting attention it deserves. Thank you so much, Smart UG. Thank you so much. And it's because of you guys. I won't take that for granted. I won't take that for granted at all. You guys support me a lot. For some reason, you love my videos. You all know your reasons. For whatever reasons, you love my videos, you watch my videos, and I'm forever grateful for that. You guys have made me explore more than I thought I could because I get the drive. I used to travel, but I used not to document. But after documenting it, I now get the whole essence. Every time I relive those moments, I'm my biggest fan, by the way. If you find me in my house or even at work, you'll find me watching my own videos. How often do you see people watching their own videos? Because to me, because I document my travel and my experiences, I relive those moments. And that is why it is very important to take videos, to take pictures whenever you travel to any place, because they remind you, even if you're having a bad day and you watch, you see a video or a photo of a place you were in and you had so much fun, it just lifts out your spirit. So thank you so much, guys, for your support. Thank you so much. Nairobi to Cape Town. Yes, yes, yes. Patrick says he's ready, and I am ready as well. I can't wait to get to Cape Town. By the way, after I've just been watching some videos here and there and reading here and there, I think I think I'll really love Cape Town because it's somehow similar to many coastal places I've been to, and it's also not so similar. It has its own different vibe. And Cape Town, I hope I'll be able to do skydiving and paragliding in Cape Town. Imagine I'm saving that for that city. I'm saving that for that city. Paragliding and skydiving. Cape Town, here I come. Oh, there's just no limit to the adventures I'm going to do. There's no limit. I'm excited. J. Amondi, love. Oh, those are so many love hearts. I love you back. So, guys, any other questions? We're about to summarize this live. We're almost coming to a conclusion. So, like I said, for those who are asking how they can support my content, usually you can support by the way, if you come for the live like this, you're supporting the content. If you hit the like button whenever you watch a video and you like it, you just hit that like button, you're supporting the content. If you comment there, you're also supporting the content. If whenever you share with your friends, you're supporting the content, because the more people come to watch, the more we get revenue for the channel. So that is support. Okay, if you want to donate some cash, you can go whenever I have a live like this one, or whenever during premiere. Actually, you can donate during premiere or during such live videos. You can donate. You just down there on your screen, you'll be able to see there is that dollar sign. You hit that dollar sign, even if it is through M-Pesa. You can actually donate through M-Pesa, by the way. You just hit you can just select that dollar sign and you make your donation either through M-Pesa or through your card or whatever. So that is how you donate. So whenever I'm having a live, or whenever I'm having what do you call it? Whenever I'm during the premiere of the videos, when we are chatting on the premiere, you can also donate there. You can also give me a super chat. Those are ways you can donate to the channel. I do not have a pay bill number for M-Pesa, but I hope maybe someday I will. I'm working on it. You can also go and you can be a member. By the way, you can be a member of my channel. My channel. I've realized that I've not been mentioning that much. You can be a member of my channel, and then I'll be giving you some behind the scene videos, and also some tips here and there that maybe I do not put in the entire video. Usually I usually put my video between 10 to 30 minutes most of the time, but for the documentaries they're longer. But there are some things that I edit out that maybe you could be important to you. So you can be a member of my channel, and by being a member, I think there's some amount that you donate, just a few dollars, and then you get the content you want. Or if you want something in particular, I can offer that, as long as I have it, as long as it's achievable. And yes, that is how you support the channel. But other than that, it doesn't have to be monetary. Even by watching, you're supporting the channel, and I'm grateful for that. I'm very grateful for that, guys. And yeah. The sun is coming out at 4. This is so weird. It's been cold, so the sun is coming out, and I feel like I'm overdressed. So Trevor says, finally, have a safe adventure. We'll be there by watching. Pia Patrick, aonge kidogo. He's somewhere in this room. Patrick, ongea kidogo. He's the one who edits. So he usually edits out wherever he talks. Oh, this time I'm going to insist that he puts some conversation there. Huh? People need to see you, Patrick. People need to see you talking. Simnitag twende South Africa. Asuga, yes. It's open. It's open for everyone. Asuga. If you want to go to South Africa, that road trip is open for everyone. It will be a 1 month trip from mid-October to around mid-November. So if you'll be available, by all means, come. It will be as usual, because it's a free trip. I offer the itinerary, and I do research on places where we can, comfortable places where we can uh, we can sleep over for accommodation, or do whatever, or places we can do adventure. I'll give you that if you'll be coming, and it's free of charge. from my end, itineraries are free of charge. But remember, it is self catering and self drive. So you basically just, I offer you my company and my guidance and my itineraries and my research, but you come with your own money. You can come with your own car. You self drive. If you have maybe friends, they can come with that in that car. Or if you do not have a car, you can tell me in advance so that, because there are some people who'd like to go, but they're like maybe only two people in the car, and the more you are in a car, the better, because you can be able to share some costs like the fuel. So you can just let me know so that I can keep that in mind, so that whenever I get a seat on any car, I can fix you in one of those cars. So Asuga, I hope you'll join me in the South Africa road trip. Even if you're not in Kenya, you're somewhere in between the road trip. Maybe you're in Zambia or you're in Zimbabwe or in Botswana. You can still join us from wherever you will be, and we can continue with our road trip. So James says, what is the budget? Okay, I've not come up with the budget yet, but from what I have Googled and from the other itineraries that I've seen it's around. Okay, there are some budgets. The budget travels I've seen it's 90K. The budget travels I've seen it's 90K, but for me that is not practical, because as much as it will be budget, that means you won't do any activities. It won't make sense. So basically, I think it makes sense for it to be around 150 to 200 for you to be able to do many activities. But remember, you'll be the one managing your money. So you don't have to be worried. Even if you'll do less activities, you'll go back home with your money. If you do more activities, it will mean you'll get into your pocket some more, because you can't say that you'll do skydiving or paragliding and it's still within that, like the 90 that people say. That is a lie. That is a big, big lie. So based on the activities you'll do, it can be from, I would suggest from 150 or 120 there, but let's just make it 150 to 200. Yes, and that is Kenyan shillings, remember? That is Kenyan shillings. So if you have that one, I think with 90 you can manage to go round, but you'll miss out on a lot of activities, honestly. And there's no need of you going all the way and not do some activities. It doesn't make sense to me, because it will just be like you mark in your bucket list. You're just checking, I've been to Zambia, I've been to Botswana, I've been to South Africa, but you've done nothing. It won't make sense to me. So that is the target. So as you're budgeting, we have, this is June. We are June is almost coming to an end. So by October, we have like 4 months. If you can come up with that amount, join me. But remember, whichever car you will be in, unless it's your own personal car, if you'll be sharing the car, if you're bringing your car, and if you'll allow other people to ride in your car, they'll be required to chip in the cost of fuel and many other expenses that the car might require. So that one is just to support those who have the cars, so that we cannot overburden them with that. Because at the end of the day, we are all using those resources. So if you have your car, do not be afraid to come to the road trip, because fuel right now is very expensive. So just come with your car, and there'll be those people who will not be able, who do not have cars, can join you if you're okay with it. But if you're not okay with it, it means you'll have to put all your fuel and car expenses bills on your own. But that is also okay, as long as you can afford it. Why not? We are just here to have fun. So let me see the last charts. Bigger Patrick for his amazing shots behind the scenes. Yes, yes, yes. He's had that one. Andre, please come back. Come back to the lives. Eh? So, mm, I think with that, guys, with that, we should be concluding. Cyril, here, I have been waiting for the road trip. Yes, it's in motion. I'm seeing it, Cyril, in motion. So the whole process of posting the video is also in motion. before the end of the week we should have posted at least one video, and then from there now the videos will be posting maybe two videos or one video throughout the entire time until the end of the circuit, and then I'll combine the entire video into a documentary so that those who like watching just one long one can be able to watch. And also I'll be doing some analysis of those places I've been to, like Zanzibar, Kigali, Rwanda. I'll be doing some videos on some sort of guide, travel guide, or things to do, what you need to be aware of when you're going to those countries. After finishing posting these videos for the Lake Victoria circuit, I'll do that so that I can answer many of your questions that you guys usually ask. On some of you send them on my DM, others on the comments. I hope I'll be able to answer all those questions for you in the guides and things you need to know before you travel to those countries or to those particular places. So, serial in motion, video making or video editing is in motion. I like that name. By the way, guys, I like the names you use on on YouTube. You guys are very creative. Okay. I think we have like it's 151 minutes are gone. So I'll give you guys 10 minutes to ask any final questions if you have, so that we can it can be like 2 hour live video. So any questions you have that you'd like me to show, and I hope I'll be able to. You see this sweater? This was a gift from a friend, by the way. This is a gift from a friend. Adi, close the door for me, please. Uh, this is a gift from a friend. It was for Secret Santa. Do you guys do Secret Santa? It is something you should try. December is coming. Secret Santa is a very interesting thing. You get to get gifts from people you're not so sure of, but they are nice gifts. People who are not, you won't know whom it comes from, but it just shows how well they know you. So this is a gift from my Secret Santa. Thank you again, Secret Santa. You know yourself. And I think maybe in the South African road trip, I might come up with some few merchandise. I think I should come up with some few merchandise. Yes, it sounds like a good idea. What do you guys think? What kind of merchandise would you guys like so that I can make them for you guys, for my fans? Thank you so much. Live Kenya, and to the editor. Yes, thank you very much, Cyril. Thank you. I've been waiting for the road trip. Ah, it's okay. Do you mean the South African road trip or the videos for this Lake Victoria road trip? Cyril, you can be clear about that. Can be clear about that. But I'm glad that you guys are excited about this new series. And I think coming up with the whole series idea it was just the most brilliant idea, because I get to do like one long road trip and rest as I edit, as I also plan myself for the next road trip. So that is how I manage to manage my time. If I have one long road trip, I know I'll have enough content for you guys before I go to the next one. But between now and October, November, when I'll be going to South Africa, I'll be creating some local contents like uh, Nairobi. I've been told there are recommendations for me to go to Central. So it is also in my bucket list. I'll be doing a lot of exploration of Kenya. So if you have anything that would like me to explore or to see, anything you'd like me to go and check, please just DM me anything about Kenya, because I'll be doing a lot of videos from Kenya. Uh, between that time between after between the time I've finished posting the videos of this the Victoria circuit to October. I'll be doing the Kenyan videos, and also I'll leave some of the videos so that I can be posting some videos even when I'm on the road trip, the Kenyan videos, before I sit down and start editing the South African videos by the end of October. So, guys, any questions? I think we're coming to the end of the road trip. Did I say road trip? Oh my God, I'm in my own world. Sorry, I think we're coming to the end of the live. Oh my God, I need to go to another road trip. You know, I've just concluded the Lake Victoria circuit and I already want to go for another road trip. Eh, if you have any ideas, any local Kenyan road trips that can take maybe a week, let me know. Let me know. Miss Lily. Hi, Lily. Thank you for the love. Oh, those are so many. What do you call them? Love hearts. Oh my God. Oh, thank you for the love. And I hope you're enjoying my videos. I hope you're enjoying my videos. And there's a lot more to come. I'm telling you guys, East Africa is just the gem. If you're from outside East Africa and you've never been to East Africa, oh my God, you really need to come to East Africa. At the end of the road trip, the videos that I'll be posting about this road trip, you'll decide which country you prefer to go to, because there's a lot of comparison between Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. There's a lot of comparison in these coming videos. So stay tuned, and guys, just keep checking. Before the end of the week, we'll have a video, and I hope you guys will come. We'll share the video with everyone you know. I hope you'll come as many as you were to check out these videos. So, hey, guys, I've been talking and talking and talking and talking. It's been almost 2 hours. It's like maybe 4 minutes to the end of 2 hours. And I'm concluding the live. So, guys, I think I can say bye for now, unless you have any other question. If you have any other question, even after the live, you can send me a direct message on Instagram. I go by Live Kenya. Also, you can follow me on Twitter. By the way, guys, I'm on Twitter. I've not been so active, but from today I'll be very active to post one or two things here on Twitter. And I'm also on TikTok. I forgot to mention that. I'm now on TikTok. You know, Twitter and TikTok were very new to me. I'm still trying to figure them out, but I'm on all those platforms, and I'm hoping to post out there plenty of contents on TikTok as well, and Twitter, and on all platforms I go by Live Kenya. Live Kenya is LIV Kenya. Kenya is KENYA. So LIVKENYA. Live Kenya. You can put some space or you can just leave out the space, but it's Live Kenya. And I hope to, what do you call it, validate? Do you call it validate my account so that we cannot have some pseudos? And about merchandise, jumpers, t-shirts, and wristbands will do. Can't wait to get them. Yes. By the end, once I come up with the merchandise, you'll be one of the first people to get the merchandise, because you've been my fan since when I had had I even gotten to 1,000 subscribers really, but you've always been there. So I'll give you that. Once I come up with the merchandise, be sure you'll get one. You'll get one of the merchandise free of charge. That one I'll give you free of charge. That is a promise. Yes, it's a promise. So guys, I think I've talked enough. I need to take water now. Gosh, I can talk for 2 hours without taking water. But I'm a very chatty human being. If you've met me in person, I'm sure you know I talk a lot. I talk a lot to people, so I like socializing with people. I like talking to people, and talking to you guys on such platforms is just so fulfilling, because you are here talking because of me and because of my content, and that is what I'm all about. So guys, bye. You can reach me out on my socials. I go by Live Kenya on all my platforms. So if you have any questions, please reach out and I'll be able to answer you. And okay, don't ask for my number. I won't give you. I'm sorry. I don't want to lie. If you ask me for personal information, if I tell you I'm not comfortable sharing, just know I'm not comfortable sharing. But if you ask me for those other questions, I will definitely answer. Yes, anything about road trips, anything about planning trips, anything about my content, anything you'd like to know about how I get to create my content, I will definitely ask you. And also, there are some of these questions that you guys usually ask, but I usually put them on my description box on every video that I post. So usually you can go and check some more information on the description box of my videos, like the songs, the places I've been to before, the Airbnbs. I usually at times I put the link there, or the name of the host, or the contact of the host or the guide. At times I put the details on the description box. So just go and check, and you'll find more information. So guys, thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure having you on this platform and allowing me to talk to you guys. And until the next video, let's catch up on my socials, and also let's catch up on the premiere, guys. I'll be posting the videos in advance so that you guys can have enough time to prepare for the premiere of the videos. And please join me on the chats. When we premiere, usually have some chats, some live chats where you can ask questions, or you can just engage me in anything. Please join me on the live chats on the premieres of my videos. So guys, until next time, adios. Bye.